Hi, I'm Camille.
And I'm Gretchen, everybody. Welcome back to Starting Over. We're so happy that y'all are here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2024. I can't believe saying that. 2024.
I know.
We're here. It's just started.
Do you remember the Y2K movement and all of that?
Oh, yeah.
I remember, like, my middle son was so little, and it was like, oh my gosh, we're going to be in the year 2000.
Yeah.
And at the time I had like duct tape and plasticware in case I need to, tape everybody in the basement because of a nuclear.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the fear. It's still going on, y'all.
Oh my gosh,
it's still going on.
My share of nasty food storage down there too. Like,
well, you are.
Dinty Moore stew.
We are in Utah. It is the food storage capital of the world.
We are the mega capital of food storage. Anyway,
Thank God.
New things for this new year. Camille and I, we've actually been talking about some ideas that we wanted to share with you.
Yes.
One of the things with starting over, the premise really, y'all, is starting over at any moment. If you don't like how you're feeling, or if you don't like a fear that you're having, or, a mood that you're in, you can start over.
Or how a conversation's going, or how it's happening with your children, or how your day started, or how you walk in from, leaving the car when you get home from work and, oh, it's all chaos. Go outside, start over, come right back in. Just start over. Shift yourself.
I love that because it's never too late.
No.
And I think sometimes people think, okay, well, I can't wait for the weekend. No, don't wait for the weekend. Wait now.
Yeah.
Let it happen right now,
That's right.
And so our whole idea is to give you tools to help you kind of
over.
know in your mind, like, I need to restart. I need to start over right now. Because
look, no matter what, everyone's going to have to start over at some point in their life. Am I wrong?
All the time.
Life's on everybody, and we combine our wisdom of 50 years together, and we both went through some crazy stuff that we had to dig deep, and we had to start our lives over. So I think that what we're really going to start out this year is starting our lives over, and people are going to ask to realign themselves with their life purpose. That's our new series that we're working on right now.
I did this thing this weekend. I was reading, and basically the message was, if you've ever had a guest come to your home and you're super excited and you get all the sheets washed and you get food in the fridge or their favorite things or whatever, you prepare, right? And so I spent some time this weekend really I organized my closet. I organized and cleaned up my bathroom because I wanted to make sure what I want to manifest has a great place to come into. So I'm in a welcoming situation for whatever I wanted, whatever I want.
You clean out a drawer for the man or who, like...
Not exactly like that, Camille. No, but you know what? When I finished my closet, I was like, and I'm going to welcome all the newness that I want, for the year.
Yeah.
And I think that starts really with our minds. What do we need to reorganize? What do we need to sharpen up on? What do we need to do in order to be ready for whatever it is that we want to come to us?
I agree. Well, and I also feel like now that you've kind of created a space for it, right? Mm-hmm. It's empty waiting. It's like, what was that movie? If you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
I think there's truth in that. I really do. So I think if you're expecting, and isn't there a manifesting quote that you had this morning when we started talking? It was, thank you for our agent. Thank you for the promotion. Thank you for, like it's already here.
You have to speak in a way that it is already current.
Yeah.
When you study the universe, you understand that the universe doesn't understand time. It understands now.
Yes.
So that's why it's super important when you are having your prayers, your conversations, whatever you want to call it, you speak as if it's happened. I was listening to this talk last night, and the guy goes, it may feel like a lie at first, but the more you tell yourself what you want, the more you're thankful for what you want, but you put it in a present tense, your subconscious mind grabs hold of that and you become that, right? And so if we want to be successful, or if we want to have, XYZ happen to us, we speak as if it is happening right now. Thank you so much for my new home. Thank you so much for this loving relationship. Thank you so much for a work environment where I'm respected, whatever it is.
And how it feels.
Yes.
Because the feeling is like, that's the vibration of it. It's kind of, if you manifest that energy of how it's going to feel when that happens, that's why imagination is the most important thing, right?
Yes.
Because it's not about necessarily.
Who was the quote?
Einstein. Einstein said imagination is the most important thing, because that's how you bring it to you, is you vibe it in. The universe, it doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you are.
Camille, say it again. What you were just speaking of we get what we are.
Yes, we don't get what we want, we get what we are. And so your vibration is going to match a vibration coming towards you.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to be in the space of imagination where you're like living as it's true. People rarely take time to just be alone and sit in quiet, sit in darkness, sit in the light, or sit in anything. They just don't sit anymore. We're always scrolling our phones or watching TV or watching a program. Listening to a podcast, right? So, but people rarely have time just to sit there and do nothing and let themselves kind of ponder and imagine and think and presence, bring it in, vibe it in, right?
Right.
So that's what I love to do is like first thing in the morning, I will lay there, I'll just sit there and vibe in, okay, how's my day going to go? And I will see it, I will feel it, I will imagine it. And then when I have a flow day, I will just sit and flow and I'll just write and I'll create and I'll put things together. And I'm, again, seeing myself in the future, having what I want.
I love that you said writing. Here's the best tool y'all can do for the year of 2024. And I wouldn't do like huge long-term stuff because you want to feel good in the now.
Yeah.
So when you write something, you write because, and the reason why it works in manifesting is because you're focused, right? Sometimes when we're trying to think and trying to imagine, we can get distracted and our mind kind of goes here and there and here and there.
Yes.
But when you're writing, you're focused. So let's say you write down, I want to earn $20,000 this month or this week or whatever it is. You write how you feel. I'm so happy now that I have this money. I'm so happy now that this money has come to me. I'm so happy that I can share this money. You create this whole dialogue that it's already happened. So the universe looks at that and goes, oh, great. You want more? Here's more. Which this took me a long time to realize because in my prayer life, granted, I was raised in a lot of denominations and I love the Lord. But prayer life was all about a pleading and a begging. And really, I hope I'm worthy to have this. This is what I really want. Can I please have it? What I've learned is the universe goes, what do you want? Who are you?
Yeah.
What do you want right now?
Yeah.
So if I say, well, I really hope to buy a house in whatever it is, the universe doesn't know what that means.
No.
Right? The universe goes, you're hoping? Okay, I'm going to give you more things to hope for. But guess what? Hope, desires, wants, those are all empty because we don't have them yet. So sometimes it's easy to come at things from a feeling of lack versus a feeling of hope or a feeling of knowing.
Yeah, I think this is why you have to stop and let yourself get into that space. When you said the practice of focus, it takes about 20 minutes for the mind to get focused, by the way. And if you get distracted by your phone ringing or the kids crying or whatever, you need to set yourself up so you're not going to be interrupted. Because if you're interrupted, it takes 20 more minutes to get you back into that focal point again.
Right.
But when you're in that moment of being present and allowing that energy to come to you, you're actually starting to work with the energy with energy. You're starting to move it. You're starting to manifest it. But you have to be able to be in a receptive, open state.
I think everything that we've been trying to say and trying to convey is be in alignment with the energy you want.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if you feel great inside, pay attention to why you feel good. You're in alignment with the divine being that's in you, right? You're in that alignment because you understand what that feels like. You understand there's unconditional love. You understand the excitement. You understand appreciation. All of those feelings, all of those moods create and bring you more of what you want. So when we talked earlier about, pay attention to what your moods are, how you're feeling. If you're feeling, upset about something, that's not the time to manifest. Like that's not the time to think about things you want because you've already got a mood going and you're going to bring more of that.
That's correct. It's interesting. I was thinking about what am I going to manifest this year, and when I just kind of pull back, I'm not even trying to think about what I want to manifest. I'm saying to myself, where do I see myself in a year, or 6 months? And I'll tell you the image that comes to me. It's like I'm letting the universe show me, well, what's possible. Here's where you're going to be. I actually feel like I'm in front of massive people. Like I'm in a live audience. We are in some sort of a speaking engagement, and there's laughter, there's joy, there's all this movement, there's all this energy and light. And so there's inspiration happening in the space is what it is. It's beautiful. So I just can see us in some sort of a auditorium, and there's questions and there's people smiling and working through something. So I just feel like I'm just in
Yeah.
the room with a lot of people, and the energy is palpable.
So interesting you say that. You know, Christ talked about when two or more are gathered in the purpose, you know, movement happens basically.
Yeah.
So Camille and I are in alignment with where we want our career to go. And we both have had the same, not visions, but feelings and ideas and
sense.
dreams and, you know, so forth. I show up today. I'm here a little bit before Camille. And I was thinking, oh, wouldn't that, you know, there's this great Thai restaurant across the street and we love this coconut soup. Oh, that would be good. I should go get some for Camille and I. Then she pulls up. Guess what she has in her bag?
I went and got some.
Thai coconut soup.
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, the universe said you wanted it.
And I delivered.
She was my path of least resistance. Thank you, Camille.
I would deliver what
Thank you,
Gretchen
thank
wants.
you.
That's right.
But
And
that's
also even how we dress. Look, green. I'm not. We don't call and say we're green. It's in. This has happened how many times? Blues. We wear blues together.
I know.
We wear what we don't. What you'll see what we're wearing, and this is not something we plan. It just kind of happens. We're
not in
synced.
third grade.
No.
Hey, what you wearing tomorrow?
We kind of are though when we are in backup beauty.
That's true.
We are.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? So as you're, you know, here's my suggestion. When I go to bed at night, there are many wonderful, you know, once you get, like say you're looking on Reels on Instagram, once you start finding law of attraction, manifestation, once you start finding those things, you're going to be getting a lot of them coming through your feed.
Yeah.
Save them. The ones you like, save them and listen to it again.
Yeah.
So like in the morning, as you said, I lay there and I start playing things over and over again before I ever get out of bed.
Yeah.
Right? Then once I start doing my routine of, you know, got to do my hair, makeup and stuff, I'm listening to something. I'm constantly feeding my mind with something that I want it to be in there, right?
Yeah.
Constantly giving myself affirmations or I am statements or things like that, that you'll get to the point that you're not satisfied unless you have done that prep work. You're not satisfied with your day even starting unless you've fed your soul. Right? And there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that's the only way. A lot of people have scripture
works for
time.
you.
A lot of
Yeah,
people have,
that's right.
you know, whatever their meditation time is, whatever that is. But it's really important to feed you first.
Yes.
Before you get going on your phone, before you answer your emails, before you start jumping into Good Morning America and, you know, listening to all the tragedy that happened overnight.
Yeah.
Your best investment in the year 2024 and beyond is in you.
Starting your day.
Is in you. Yeah.
Starting your day. Yeah. I've been trying to do sunrise, naked eyes, right? So I get up and I look at the sun, and to me, like that's where I just feel like I feel invigorated. It does help your melatonin go to rest, and you kind of get your blood pressure up, so things like that. And I do breathing, so just deep breathing. Do about 30 times, so you're like lightheaded, you're going to pass out.
Yeah. I even read that if you brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, it wakes something up in your brain.
Interesting. I can see that.
I know. I tried, and I have one of those electric toothbrushes, and I was like, I don't know how to use it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, and I can read upside down. Did you know that? So I can read
Like on a hand?
paper upside down. I can read it. I can't believe, but I think that's something about. I can read it upside down. I'm not
This is
kidding.
going to be fun, y'all.
I gotta get my glasses on. But hold on a minute here.
Okay.
Now that's Spanish. Hold on now. Come on.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry.
But I think it's the front of the book.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so we go. Microphone placement in order to maximize the quality of your recording. Your microphone needs to be placed in front of you 4 inches away. Yeah, so I got it.
Oh,
I can read
gosh.
upside down. I didn't know that until I'm like, I'm reading upside down. That's so weird. But I'm trying to do things that actually connect my brain. They say when you get older, you should learn a musical instrument because it actually starts stimulating your brain cells to grow because you're learning a new instrument.
Yeah.
Look, y'all, there's so many things you can do to inspire yourself, invigorate yourself. That's what we're saying is just what's going to spark you, what's going to help you. We're going to guide you through some of these things this year.
Absolutely. Thanks for being with us, everybody. We'll see you next time.
And
from
we're starting over. Bye.